Dear people in the USA, my name is Lisa Wilczok. I am city writer of the car-free settlement Stellberg 60 in Cologne, Germany. I am neither famous nor mighty, but I am a woman who looks and listens closely. In this moment when democracy is in acute danger, I allow myself to talk to you. I can say all Germans I know are completely against Donald Trump. We are afraid of him, especially the women. Trump reminds us of Hitler. But because of the nuclear weapons America has today, Trump is even much more dangerous than Hitler. In the name of humanity, the result of this choice must be declared invalid. In the next few days I will name concrete reasons and facts. I want to help you to stop Donald Trump on the finish line. Step 1. We the people. When Barack Obama gives his leadership to Donald Trump, he obeys a democratic law, but at the same time he agrees to the end of democracy. Dear Mr. Donald Trump, just like Adolf Hitler, you love the poorly educated. Well-educated people could become dangerous for you. For example, the well-educated could read the Constitution of the United States of America. Mr. Trump, have you ever read the preamble of the US Constitution? I don't think so. The preamble begins with 3 words: we the people. Every human life begins with a we, mother and child. Later, the word we also means other persons. We the people, that is democracy. Mr. Trump, please read this preamble. It sounds calm and peaceful. Important words are domestic tranquility and common defense. It is only for the US. This preamble is democratic. It is respectful, responsible and hopeful. Mr. Trump, you disregard the preamble of the US Constitution and you disregard the foundation of the American democracy. Why? Mr. Trump, you speak an aggressive language. You are aggressive. You always scream, you salivate, you are choleric. The president of a world power should never be a choleric. That's dangerous. You are dangerous. You show no sympathy for the people and have no compassion. You express yourself for a drastic nuclear armament of America. Do you long for a third world war? Don't you realize that you would be a victim too? Do you really believe that Melania and Barron would survive in your Trump Tower? Your worldwide tweets sound as if you were a suicide bomber. Dear people in the USA, the USA have secret services. How do they operate? I think the experts are overqualified and limited at the same time. They see technical tricks, find out secret mails. Trump has no secrets. He always said that he has evil in mind. But the secret services didn't identify Trump as an enemy of democracy. The text of the US Constitution is a public document. The preamble is short. Didn't the experts read it and compare it to Trump's behavior? Or doesn't this great democratic preamble have no worth anymore? The new counting of the ballots arranged by Jill Stein has underpinned that the majority of US Americans voted for Hillary Clinton. You, the people. How far has American democracy moved away from the people when, at the moment when democracy is in acute danger, the voices of the electorate men count more than those of the voters? Give US democracy back to those with which the preamble of your Constitution begins. We, the people. The USA are a world power, but they are not the world. The President of the United States is not allowed to threaten the whole world. The preamble of your Constitution imagines a peaceful nation which is defensive but not invasive. The world must not pay for the fact that America didn't succeed in fighting for democracy. The result of this election must be declared invalid. Mr. Trump, do you love America? Please say it to me. Please say it to the people in the USA. Why aren't you proud? Why aren't you happy? Do you love America? Do you love the American people? I don't think so. I suppose America does not matter to you. Dear people in the USA, I fell in love with America when I heard the historical speech "Enough is enough." In Michelle Obama's words, America is great. Michelle Obama loves America and she tells us the truth about Trump. He is a bad boy, a man who despises women. My life experience tells me that a man who despises women despises us all. Dear American men, what's wrong with you? Why don't you stand up and support your wives? Why do you capitulate? Why don't you fight for the women and the children? Why don't you fight for democracy? Dear Mr. President Barack Obama, I believe as a result that the future is in good hands, you said. I am a woman and I say that isn't true. Our future isn't in good hands. Women have a better sense for this. I brought 2 daughters into the world. I held them in my arms. And it was always important to me to give them in good hands. I found good educators and good teachers. With Trump as president, our future isn't in good hands. Our children's future is in danger. Please say no. Dear Mr. President Barack Obama, you are a wonderful president. I have great respect for you. I admire your political heritage, Obamacare. More than 20 million Americans have finally a health insurance. But it is a self-deception to say that the future is in good hands. Please say no. Do not deliver us and our children to a despot who despises the people. When you give your leadership to Donald Trump, you obey a democratic law, but at the same time you agree to the end of democracy. This is historical news. Please let's think over. God bless the world.